That drunk guy and his bullshit opinion. Freedom of speech, bitch! Yeah!
Drunk guy and his bullshit opinion.
That drunk guy and his bullshit opinion.
This drunk guy and his bullshit opinion. You a good motherfucker, Travis?
What can I say? I love tits.
Hey everybody, Vader Saber 1984, also known as that drunk guy and his bullshit opinion. You know what? This is going to be something short, quick, and kind of to the point, something that I really feel is important. Now, for the past 20, 25 years, I have mentioned a lot of stuff about INFOWARS, supporting them, buying their merch, buying their shirts, buying their stickers, supporting the crew. I've been through a lot with them, watched Alex Jones go to court. They're on the verge of losing their platform, their free speech. And a lot of cases, I'm like, I don't always agree with Alex. I always don't agree with their narrative. For one, I damn sure don't agree with their constant repetitive ads, and they're pushing it down your throat. I know it's expensive to put that kind of thing out there. I know people that work there need to have a paycheck. I get it. But y'all have been this going out of sell business for the past 4 years, 5 years almost. And it's kind of like, hey, keep supporting. But hearing it every day, every 3 minutes is just repetitively annoying. It's a big turnoff. Now, over the years, it's kind of been adding up. I've seen quite a few repeating hosts leave. But one thing has come very abundantly clear. Alex Jones is getting to the point of anytime somebody doesn't agree with him, doesn't do what he says, tries to speak out about their own, he attacks them. He's got this, I'm going to get you. If you're not with me, you're against me attitude. What's a famous quote from Revenge of the Sith? Only Sith deal in absolutes. After Anakin said, if you're not with me, then you're my enemy. Kind of sounds familiar. The whole business with Owen Shroyer. Who was there? I don't work there. Never met him in person. No. Do I follow him? Yes. Do I think he is probably the best host on that show? Yes. I did watch Owen's 5-hour X video, to which I can specifically say he did not badmouth INFOWARS. He did not badmouth Alex Jones or anybody that works there at all. He said, hey, this is what happened. I'm leaving. Now, was it 100% of all details? No, he left all of that out. He was like, this is just the thing. He was not ever calling them out. What he said was, parting ways. I tried to call and say, hey, let me finish off the week. Let me do it. Let me go out on my shield. Let me make it a respectful thing. Finish off the week. Never did he say anything negative. He was just like, this is what I wanted. Alex told me no. That's it. Who knows what was actually said in between he and Jones on the phone? Only Jones and Owen and God will know the truth. I will stand on the side and say, after watching INFOWARS today, listening to Alex just berate and attack Owen for everything, calling him a snake, calling him a liar, calling him a pothead, calling him confused, calling him a traitor, all this stuff. We've seen this before. Remember when Joe Rogan didn't agree with Alex Jones probably about, 4 or 5 years ago, and Joe Rogan went on there and he was like, yeah, sometimes Alex just gets a little crazy. He has a little too much to drink and he just goes off on a warpath. The very next day, Alex Jones gets on his show and starts pulling up old clips of Joe Rogan saying the N-word, whatever his joke was about black people and apes and something like that, blasting him, calling Joe Rogan out, being like, oh, you want to call me? Nah, nah, nah. Guess what? You called black people monkeys. And just because he said something that's truthful meaning you do get out of control and you do rant and go on and on. Not a lot of people want to see it. And you attacked him. The same thing happened today. You don't like that Owen had a 5-hour podcast or whatever on X with his viewers and everybody telling him, hey, God bless you, have a good going out. He never called you a snake. He never called you a traitor. He never called you a rat. He did say that if he does do any kind of promotional ads, he's not going to make it like your channel where it's save us now, we're going out of business, that you've been doing for 4 or 5 years. Isn't what you did to Joe Rogan the same thing that you're doing to Owen Shroyer? You get mad at him and you attack him and you try and tell your audience that he's the bad guy, telling him that he's playing the victim. You're doing the same damn thing. How many people have you been in the same conversation with, Alex? How many people have quit InfoWars because of what you've gone through and what you put them through? You also mentioned that you do not control his show and you don't look over him and babysit him and you don't interrupt him other than maybe one time. Bullshit. I have seen you come in there blasted drunk on many episodes, whether you were a sit-in or you just walk in from the background. Hey, we're going to talk about this, and don't forget to tell him this, and you cut him off every time, and you can see the look on his face. He's trying to do this professionally, and you're the boss, you're the owner, and you're coming in there drunk as shit. It's not a good look. Just saying. Now, you may have gotten cleaned up and all this good stuff, and hey, whether you gave Owen a raise or not, you kind of mentioned that in your little rant. You said, oh, he's had over $80,000 in bonuses and raises since then. And then you turn right back around when he's telling you, hey, I'll come back if I do get a little bit of a raise and I'll help. And you're like, yeah, no, I can't do that. So you just said you could not give him a raise. Now, whether you haven't given him a raise or you have, that's y'all's business. He's going on the premise that you did not give him a raise. Who knows? Only you, him, and God. But to go out there and attack him, to specifically just berate the kid, because he has done a lot for InfoWars. Y'all might not see eye to eye on all topics. Who does? Nobody gets 100% on the same level. You're burying the kid for what he's trying to do. If he's saying that, hey, there's issues with this job, hey, I don't want to be around this job, then fucking let him have it. Like, let him go. Okay. But for you just to tell him, no, you can't finish off the week, don't come in, kind of think that's a chicken shit move. Like, to spare your audience so you don't have a dividing, you could have been like, yeah, come on in, finish off the week. We'll give you a good send off. Thank you for all your good work. Because, hey, he did go to prison. Hey, you didn't. You almost did. He stood stand and went to bat for you during your trial. As much shit as you've been through, you can see Owen goes through a lot too. The way you're going about it, Alex, is going to lose your supporters. You're going to lose more followers. Me for one. Because if you're going to treat your employees like this, all the several that have been before him, but I'd have to say he's one of the best, I'm sorry. Is it me saying this guy's not as good as he portrays himself to be? Kinda. Does this mean I'm going to take down my InfoWars flag hanging in my garage? No. But does this mean I'm going to believe everything that that guy says? I think it was done wrongly by InfoWars. And I could tell from the posts on X, Alex Jones would say one thing, hey, we thank Owen for all of his dedicated work, da 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 da. And then Alex started responding to other people's comments or their posts. Alex Jones fires Owen. Alex Jones lets parts way with, and he comments back, no, that's not true. That's a lie. And after all those comments got to him, he had enough, and he got on Twitter X or got on his channel, his show today, and just started bashing the kid to death, airing out his dirty laundry when he didn't do that to you. Sorry, man. That's just showing your true colors, Alex. Owen, I hope the best for you. I'm glad that you're not going to be doing 24/7 blowout, going out of business sale all the goddamn time like INFOWARS does. More commercials than there is freaking news on that channel. But as far as INFOWARS, hey, y'all are losing a great asset. Sorry, Info. Sorry, Alex. That wasn't right.